Hi, my name is Corey Minter, and I'm the president of Trinity Employment Specialists. Trinity Employment Specialists specializes in staffing for the medical field in both the Oklahoma City and the Tulsa markets. And I wanted to talk with you just a little bit about our medical program and tell you a little bit about what it is that we do and what it is that we try to do very well. The first thing that I think we try to differentiate ourselves as a company. And one of the ways that we try to do that is we want to treat our resources and our employees, the people that we work with, we want to treat them exceptionally well. I believe that it's something that is really important to a success rate. One is if we treat our employees really well, they give us referrals. It's one of the greatest things that we can get. It's one of the best ways that we're able to recruit also. But it's really important that we have the ability to for someone to go out and say nice things about us. Even if you went to go and look at our Google reviews online, you'll start to see those are organic. Those are not things that we've created. You'll see what people have said about us over the last several years since that's become a really big thing. But we staff for all sorts of different positions in the medical field. And so I was going to go over just two or three of them that we are constantly looking for and kind of tell you some of the pain points we have in recruiting for them, and just to let people know what it is that we are looking for. And in the case that you might be interested in applying with us, I would like to try to propose that you do that at some point in time. If you get to a point in your career where you would really like to look at what other options are out there. And so this is one of the main positions that we recruit for. It's called a medical assistant. If you're in the medical field, you know exactly what it is. If you're not in the medical field, it is the person that assists the physician once you get into the room. A lot of times once you get into the room, a medical assistant will end up taking you and just rooming you. That's primarily their job. That's one function of the medical assistant. And then you'll have somebody come in, and there'll be another medical assistant. She'll take your chief complaint, take down some information, put it in their database for you, and get everything ready for the physician. And once the physician meets with the patient, they might come in and assist the physician with any type of procedures, just making sure they have everything that they need when they're doing the procedure. Medical assistants have changed. In fact, most of the medical field has changed ever since the Affordable Care Act has come into play. It has really flipped the medical world upside down. There have been a lot of our small medical clinics just flat go out of business because of it. But one of the things that it has done is it's created and required some of our medical assistants to become certified. And so now almost any major medical clinic is going to need their medical assistants to be certified. And it's a really big thing for employees. Just yesterday, we were talking to an employee who had 26 years of experience as a medical assistant. Now, we have all of our clinics asking us to bring them somebody who has experience. Well, this person is really experienced, but they're not certified, so we can't place them anywhere. But to get the certification, according to her, she let it lapse a long time ago, and she's going to have to go back to a class. So it's going to cost her $6,000 or $7,000, she said, to go and take a class and to be eligible to take the test again. That doesn't sound exactly right to me, but that's what she told us that she was told when she was trying to get her certification. But either way, one, if you're a medical assistant, please keep up your certification because it's a $5 or $10 renewal, or you can go get to a situation like this lady has. But the thing is it's a lot more regulated, and we're always looking for certified medical assistants. It's really tough to find a good certified medical assistant that has a good work history. That's the biggest thing, is it seems like many medical assistants just switch jobs every year or so. And if we can find someone with 3 or 4 years of experience in that longevity, that is exactly what we're looking for some of our for our clients. We also are always recruiting from LPNs. LPNs are something that it's rare to need an LPN in the hospital. In fact, in the Oklahoma markets, a lot of the hospitals had changed the way that they were utilizing staff. Rather than using LPNs, they stopped primarily utilizing LPNs and moved to starting to use only RNs. And what happened with this is all of the schools who trained for LPN program switched what they did, and they stopped recruiting or even offering a program for LPNs, and they only offered programs for RNs. So what it did is, at least in our area in Oklahoma, it created a huge shortage of LPNs, especially in the clinical areas. Most of your LPNs have moved on into home health, and there's a little bit of a pay increase when you're in home health that is not present in the clinic, but there is a sizable trade-off. When you're an LPN, you will trade off your schedule. Sometimes when you get into a clinic, you'll have a schedule of Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and it allows a better quality of life than a home health nurse does. And so that's one of the benefits to working as an LPN. But we are always looking for good quality LPNs who have clinical experience. If you have any experience as an LPN in a clinic, we would really love to hear from you. Another position that we're always recruiting for in the medical field is in medical billing. Medical billing specialists are primary and key components to a medical facility because they collect and bill for the money. They bill and collect for the money. I guess that's the best way of saying it. But they do follow-up on claims. They work with insurance companies. They are the people who process the bill completely, and it sends it through the billing cycle. Well, in the medical field, if you do not collect in a certain amount of time or get your coding right and submit the bill properly, well, then the insurance company can and will deny your claim, and it's your responsibility as the clinic to get that fixed before the time period, or else they just dismiss it and you have to write it off. And there are many clinics who struggle in this area. If they do not have a very good billing system put in place, it's very difficult for them to maintain. But medical billing specialists are very key in that role in getting it done, especially making sure that you have a good billing manager. Currently, Trinity is recruiting for at least one brand new billing office in Tulsa, and we staff for billing clinics all over our city. And it's something that we have become very, very good at. Another position that we're always recruiting for is a front office in the medical field. These are the people that work primarily with the patients. They're the very first face that they see, and so it's very important that they are friendly and give them a warm welcome whenever patients walk into the clinic. I'll tell you what, a bad front office assistant can give a horrible taste in a patient's mouth. And I'll tell you what, we live in America and they can go somewhere else. That's one of the great things about our capitalistic system, is they have options. And as a clinic, it's really important for us at Trinity to place good quality, friendly front office people in our clinics. And so it's something that we've done very, very well with. And we would love to help any clinic out there with any of these positions. We believe that we're good at it. We can help you to find A players. We can create a system to only getting A players in your clinic. And we would love to have the opportunity to do that. If you could please give us a call, we would love to speak with you. 918-622-2588, or you can visit us online at trinityemployment.com. Thank you so much.